Good evening. I would like to start by acknowledging this fantastic event. Thanks to Special Olympics Nova Scotia and the volunteers and vendors that make this night so special. Huge thanks to all the patrons and sponsors who, without their support, this wouldn't be possible. My name is McGee, and I am the proud father of a Special Olympics athlete. I am also the proud father of a Special Olympics coach and local board member, and the proud husband of a Special Olympics coach and volunteer. I personally spend a lot of time on logistics of our Special Olympics activities, but I've also been blessed in parts of my professional career to have had connections and dealings with many Special Olympics organizations throughout North America. We are the McGees, we are a family, and we are proud to feel part of and be part of the Special Olympics family. My wife Tanya and I both have a love of sport. It was an easy connection early in our relationship. Well, maybe except for my years on the rugby pitch. But sport allowed us to channel our energies in a positive direction. Sport taught us so much. Most are aware of the life lessons derived from sport: winning, losing, dedication, hard work, community, and mostly lasting relationships. Our life as a family changed forever in 2005 when Aaron attended Special Olympics track and field training at Met Field in Sackville for the first time. The lessons from sport were now available to Aaron as well. What a blessing for our family. Through Special Olympics, Aaron found her voice, her community, and a secure place where she could use her God-given talents and maximize those as an athlete and especially as a person. The evolution of our family's involvement in Special Olympics has never been forced, it's been quite natural. The gifts we receive from our involvement in Special Olympics will always be far greater than our effort. We can't imagine our lives without Special Olympics. For all those who contribute in any way to the Special Olympics family, thank you for what you do.
Good evening, I'm Tanya. Thank you for being here tonight to celebrate Special Olympics. It is a pleasure to share a little bit about my personal journey and our family affiliation with this amazing organization. Before delving into that, I want to back up a little bit because my story starts before 2005. To use Mike's words, my life changed forever in 1992, August to be exact. I was 4 months pregnant and I'd risen early to prepare for work. After work, I planned a shopping trip with a friend, so I was anxious to get my day started. It was a Friday, and I was feeling a little bit tired as I headed for the shower. That morning, as I closed my eyes and thought about the day ahead, I was suddenly in a conversation with my family doctor. Dr. Karen said, "Congratulations, Tanya, you have a girl. I'm sorry to tell you, she has Down syndrome." I shook my head, and I thought, well, that was weird. I shared that experience with my friend later in the day, but other than her, I told no one. I did not worry or become anxious. After all, I was young and healthy and had statistics on my side. November 22nd, 1992, Erin was born, and yes, she has Down syndrome. Here is a quote I saw on an ability-focused Instagram page. I share it with you because it resonates with our family. God doesn't give special kids to special parents. He takes ordinary, imperfect people and gifts them with his greatest treasures. And therein, he creates special parents. There are a lot of special parents here tonight, and I'm extremely proud to be one of you. We catapult through the next 13 years, the birth of another daughter, child rearing, school, special ed, and medical appointments. You know the drill. Erin participated in a variety of sports, swimming, soccer, and horseback riding. However, although she enjoyed the athletics, the sense of community was lacking. Just like Mike mentioned, 2005 at Met Field was a highlight for me too, and a turning point. Erin had found a community, a circle of friends and support. I'll never forget that first track meet and the feeling of inspiration I had seeing Aaron standing on the podium, flanked by two other young athletes, sharing a love for competition, who also share an atypical intellectual ability, and the fact that they have extra chromosome. You see, regardless of our abilities, I also believe we're all gifted and have something to share. Since that day in 2005, there have been countless opportunities when I have been inspired by and learned from athletes. I'm so proud to be associated with Special Olympics. I am grateful for the opportunities Special Olympics has afforded our family and the friendships we have developed. I think about the people we've come to know as a result of attending, carpooling, or coaching events. I have many fond memories of athletes, coaches, volunteers, past and present. I'm so grateful for Erin and for the fact her intellectual disability has landed us here in front of all of you tonight. I am grateful for Special Olympics Nova Scotia and its vision to promote inclusion, dignity, and respect through sport. I'm especially appreciative of the opportunities both Erin and Hannah have had as a result of their passion and commitment to Special Olympics. Thank you to all of you who do so much for the athletes and this amazing organization.
Hi everyone, my name is Hannah McGee and I am the proud sister of a Special Olympics athlete. As my parents have alluded to, I am also a Special Olympics coach and I am a volunteer coordinator for my local executive committee. I've been going to Special Olympics events as long as Erin has. When she started, I was 10. We would go as a family to Erin's track and field practices and get a treat at Tim's on the way home. I too have a love of sport, so I had to get involved whenever I could. The first time I helped with a soccer practice, I was in junior high school. But with my own sports schedule at the time, I couldn't dedicate enough time to be a regular volunteer like my parents were. Eventually, when I had a little more time on my hands, my mom let me take her spot as one of the coaches on our soccer team, and I've been involved ever since. I'm grateful for Erin's participation in Special Olympics for many reasons. It makes me really happy to see her able to try her hand at whatever sport she pleases and train hard at the ones she loves most. These are opportunities that I had growing up that she didn't necessarily get until later, thanks to Special Olympics. Erin's participation in Special Olympics also continues to bring us together as a family to this day. Every Monday, we eat dinner together as a family at my parents' house before my partner Patrick, who's also involved as a Special Olympics coach and committee member, and I drive Erin to soccer practice where she plays and we coach. Most Saturday nights, I pick Erin up for swim practice, and when I bring her home, we usually watch Saturday night hockey or a movie with the family. So I think we can all agree that Special Olympics has not only impacted Erin's life for the better, but ours too. It really brings us together. Thank you.
As an athlete of Special Olympics for 15 years, I wouldn't be where I am today without the support of my family. I grew up in Aurora, Ontario, just north of Toronto. I had never heard of an organization like Special Olympics or anything like Special Olympics until I moved to Nova Scotia in 2004. Fast forwarding to now, Special Olympics has impacted my life in so many ways, including the athlete leadership program to develop skills in public speaking, participant in Hill Day in Ottawa, and an invitation to speak at the 100-day ceremony prior to the National Games in Antigonish. Leading up to the 2018 Summer Nationals, I did what any other athlete would do. I worked my butt off. I trained hard, going to the gym 3 to 4 days a week. I increased my cardio and strength regime training, and I watched videos on Pinterest of challenging workouts. I also relied on my swim coaches to push me and spend extra time in the pool. Nevertheless, I came up short and did not qualify to compete at the national level. I was so disappointed. However, I accepted it. It wasn't my time. Then I was offered the highlight of my athletic career. I was asked to represent Nova Scotia's Special Olympic athletes to run with the torch run leading up to the National Summer Games. Now that was fun. Due to my time with the LETR, I was the award recipient of the LETR Award at last year's Gala. I most recently got to MC the Special Olympic Canada Awards Night in Toronto in November in 2019. Special Olympics' impact on my life is so huge that I spend so much of my time outside of Special Olympics talking about Special Olympics. I wanted to mention that I've been lucky that my employer has been so supportive. I'm a proud 8-year employee at Sobeys, and as many know, Sobeys is a national sponsor of Special Olympics. I am so proud to be part of the Sobeys family. As well, I want everyone to know how great Special Olympics is. I am truly appreciative to be a part of an organization that prides itself on being a safe harbor and encourages inclusion for all individuals with intellectual disabilities. Thank you.
So deserving. The McGee family, thank you guys so much.